Hi, I'm Will Cabral, snowboard expert at Curated.com. I've helped hundreds of people find the right setup for them. Today, I got a chance to ride the LibTech Cold Brew. Just so you know, I'm not sponsored by any brands, and all of my opinions are completely unbiased. And don't forget, if you want help finding the right board for you, please reach out to either myself or one of my fellow Curated experts. LibTech claims that the Cold Brew is an easy, versatile, all-mountain snowboard. I felt like the LibTech Cold Brew was pretty good at holding an edge. However, at high speeds, it did have a decent bit of chatter. I feel like this is probably more approachable for someone who's staying in more of like a mid-range of speeds. LibTech rates the Cold Brew as a 6 out of 10 flex. And for me, being a bit of a heavier rider, it felt even more flexy. This board was really fun to pop around and just really play in pretty mundane conditions. Trying to get into tail press was pretty easy, and also just popping around on flat ground was definitely pretty easy. And I think for someone who's progressing in kind of all mountain freestyle, this could be a good fit.
With the flex and in the middle with that rocker point, it almost creates this kind of like pivot point that you can butter around on, spin a little bit, really just kind of explore, especially if you're starting to get into some freestyle terrain, whether that's just hitting some side hits, you're gonna have fun on it. Not the poppiest board, but I'd say it's middle of the road in terms of pop. With the shape and that little bit of shorter tail, it makes it really snappy in some of those tighter turns. This is really fun and playful on some of those mellower bumps and trees. I wouldn't say like super tight trees that are really demanding, that you really, really need to be in a ton of control. It's gonna be the best, but wider spaced out trees, we're kind of cruising through. This board would be awesome. This is a great intermediate board where you're just trying to go all over the mountain in a day. It's easy going. It's not gonna try and kill you. It's not gonna try and tire you out. You can really just cruise around and have fun on it. I'd say the only place I would say to avoid is gonna be riding a ton of terrain park features. You're riding a ton of steep technical trees or cliffed out terrain, extreme terrain. Not gonna be ideal for you. It's not gonna be your hard charger. There are other boards out there, especially in LibTech's line, that'll do that. But if you're looking for something that's gonna do really well, whether that's in some easygoing trees, bumps, you're moving up from green groomers, or you're just going out chasing the kids around for the day, this is a really, really solid option for you. Snowboards work differently for different people, so reach out to myself or a fellow Curated expert, and we'll get you dialed in with the perfect setup for you. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button to see more content from Curated.